Alrighty, let me actually pull up my screen. A dying person's wish. Search for a lost song. Lost
This
Media
video is
Cases,
brought to you by Bespoke
Volume
Post.
4. This
Bespoke
seems
Post
fucking
is a
cool,
monthly
though.
membership club, delivering some of the coolest boxes of top shelf goods. Here's
Got
how it
started
works.
off with an ad.
When you
Nice. Shout out to them. I don't want to watch the ad though. Sorry. Still a cool channel though. And now YouTube doesn't want to show me any of the video. Okay, I'll drink some Monster in the meantime. Oh yeah, I forgot this is Blame It on George. Fucking goat. I'm back. I cried from the sadness from the feedback I got. Ah, come on, man. You gotta agree with me. You can barely hear his fucking vocals there. Unless I'm tripping. I could be tripping, though. Who knows? Oh, I should probably put myself over here.
Hello, everyone. Well, it's been over a
Maybe
year
I
since
am.
the last
I could
episode.
be.
Again. And in that time, lost media has exploded in popularity, so there are a lot of new topics to talk about here. As always, I've chosen a handful of cases that I believe are the most interesting and could use the most eyes on. But without further ado, let's begin.
I'm trying to like make this setup better, but it's not really looking that good.
As I was working on this video, a Reddit post from April 4th, 2022 skyrocketed to the top of r/music. It caught the attention of many online, and it's quite a sad tale. The post is titled, quote, "I'm dying.
Pretty sad.
As my last mission, I will be hunting down and saving as much music from obscurity as possible.
I'm gonna put myself up
But
here.
there is one song I want more than the rest."
And I'll move my camera a bit.
According to this person, they were recently diagnosed with an, quote, "inoperable tumor," and was given merely 6 months
That
to
looks
live.
better, I think. Yeah.
As a final will, this user devoted their remaining time to finding a song they heard once on the radio.
I'm
Quote,
turning off the subtitles.
"For 4 years, I've been haunted by this song, and I always sort of figured we'd cross paths again someday. But that has not yet happened yet. It genuinely pains me that I
Waiting for you
could
to
die
hit the
without
move.
ever figuring
Oh!
out what
Oh!
the song is.
Oh!
And here,
Oh god! Time to hit the Dougie! Oh shit! Oh god! Hold on! Hold on! For context, if you're watching this on YouTube, he redeemed Gangnam Style. Oh god! Alright, it's time. It's fucking time. Oh fuck, you can barely see. Oh no, wait. Oh god. I'm gonna like hey, da-na-na-na, hey, yeah. Wait, why did I move back? Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. It's just a chair. It's not an accessory. I'm just used to it being there because Dave on. Eddie Slow? Yeah, a little bit. Clip it? No. It'll be on the fucking channel anyways when this video goes up.
hearing it again. Even more painful is the thought that it may
Oops,
already be lost
just
to
messed that up.
obscurity, and no one will ever hear it again. They go on to describe what details they remember. Quote, "Male singer, heard sometime between February 9th and 14th, 2018, between 9 and 11 in the morning, on KXT Denton. Since I only caught the tail end of the song, maybe the last minute and a half, I only managed to write down these few lyrics.
What a gruesome lyric for,
To
like,
try for anything,
the topic of
I
someone
couldn't
that's
stomach
dying.
things. It
Trying to
just
find a
kept
song
getting
about that.
worse.
I don't know.
Yes, I've googled the lyrics. I went to the KXT website right after I heard it, and did not see the option
That is the
they
worst
have today,
feeling, not being able
which
to
is
find
to
a
look up the
song,
past
bro.
30 days of songs. I called and emailed many times over the years, including recently, and never heard back. So that's it. That's all I got. It may seem a little bit silly to get this hung up about a song,
I'm gonna leave. Sorry, enjoy the rest of the
but
stream. You're
looming
fine, bro.
death
You,
makes
bro.
people do fun.
I can't even fathom why people sit and stream so long because I could never. I could never. Like, I'm not saying like in a weird way, like, oh, you're weird if you do that. I'm just saying I like couldn't watch someone for that long. Unless it's like an event or something, I don't fucking know. Because I always watch like clips. But that's what a trooper. You watch for 2 hours and 20 minutes. You don't have what the fuck? How is that a sorry? I should be thanking you for being here for so long. I don't see what, but you're good, man. Hope you have a good day.
As soon as this was posted, hundreds of Redditors started pouring in with questions and song suggestions. Per the request of some commenters, OP uploaded a recording of them singing the lyrics.
Oh.
To try for anything, I couldn't stomach things.
Ooh.
It just kept getting worse.
Record labels will be hitting her up anytime now.
Some
wait,
Redditors suggested asking different subreddits r/tip-of-my-tongue, r/lostwave, and r/data hoarder.
r/tip-of-my-tongue sounds like a
Others
fucking
asked
like
OP what
useful
genre of
subreddit.
music it
Holy
was,
shit.
and they responded with, quote, melodic punk.
Yeah, bye, dude.
It was very emotive, had a great guitar solo. They further detailed, quote, I frantically wrote what I could down, and I probably missed a line, but I'm positive that what I did manage to write down was in that song. It was a young man. Melodic punk is the best I can describe it, and it wasn't acoustic. One user found an archive of KXD's radio shows that played during the month of February 2018.
Oh.
We know that the song played sometime between the 9th and 14th day of February. We also know that it played in the morning.
Simple, right?
Based on this description,
Or is it?
It seems that the most likely radio show is KXD Mornings with Brad Gilbeer. By clicking on that show, we can even see what songs were played at that specific time. In spite of this, no song was a match.
Oh, fuck. The Mandela effect! She heard a song that wasn't existent!
At the time of writing this last-minute edition, dozens of songs have been suggested, but all either proved fruitless or received no response.
I hope this doesn't end with her never finding it. Fuck.
OP's latest update reads, quote, I will be looking for super rare stuff. Local stuff from radio shows all over the country, random things on Discogs that haven't been uploaded anywhere, that sort of thing. I would love some help with this, so if you have any suggestions,
But it's crazy.
Email me at obscurearchives@outlook.com. As for the mystery song, it has not been found yet. Thank you so much for everyone who's helped, and anyone who is still paying attention and reading my updates. As of the writing of this video, that's where the search currently is.
No.
I'm hoping that in a few months or so, this little mystery could be resolved with a few extra eyes on the case. This is why I wanted to bring attention to it
I don't
and
want to
let you all know
spoil it,
about
but
it.
I do want to like make sure I type this.
And if you do have any leads or ideas, I recommend emailing OP directly
that
or
the whole video?
commenting on the Reddit post.
Wait, what the
since
fuck?
It's more of a direct way of
Oh,
communicating
this is a one.
than commenting
Okay,
here.
it's like a multiple thing. Okay.
I and many others wish OP the best of luck with their health.
Hold on, I do want to
and
see if this got anywhere. So I pulled up the original post. It says my account was permanently suspended, even though I really didn't do anything. But and this isn't even my 88 anime account. The best song art only have a few lyrics. Similar to Linkin Park. Local band. Ooh, that could be true. I'm guessing they never found it. Otherwise, I'm assuming we would know. That is depressing though. I won't lie. Damn, you're suspended. Yeah, this is like a random like account that I made by accident, I think. Trying to log into my actual account. I don't know why I got suspended though, because my original actually my 88 anime one, I'm not suspended, but it won't let me fucking log in. And I even changed my password to make sure I was typing the right one. It wouldn't let me log in. I asked Reddit for help, they haven't done shit. And they made my profile picture a not safe for work 18+ one, even though it's the same profile picture that's on my YouTube. It's just me going, I don't know what's going on with that, but let's keep watching.
Search.
Last minute update! Woo! Post has been deleted. No, it hasn't. I just saw it. From the moderators of r/music? You fucking douchebags. That's crazy. Imagine. Shrek Commercial. Oh! I saw a picture of that
On to
one.
something much
And
more
someone was
lighthearted.
talking about it's from like a Lost commercial. Holy shit, I'm
No.
actually interested in this one.
Let's talk about a lost Shrek commercial. This tiny mystery blew up on Twitter earlier this year, and I couldn't help but talk about it in the series. We've all seen this reaction image before, right?
Yeah.
It shows Shrek holding up a camera with the text, "Yep, this one's going in my cringe compilation." According to Know Your Meme, it first began going viral in early 2018, being spread around in various subreddits and 4chan threads. The question is, where did the screenshot originate from?
A really good Photoshop.
It's clearly not from any of the films, and it looks too polished to be fan-made. Around this time, a thread was created on the Lost Media Wiki forums about this small
It's all
mystery.
ogre now. Don't bring that up.
According to
please.
Lost Media Wiki user Jacobo, quote, "So you know that
I
this
used to
one's
love
going
that
in my
shit.
cringe compilation meme that's been making the rounds on the internet lately?" As it turns out, the image used for that meme actually comes from a Lost
Let me
HP
let me
camera commercial.
clear things up. I didn't love it like in a. I watched it because it's my favorite hentai type of way. Like I just found it hilarious for some reason. I don't know why.
This
kind of
commercial and the
gross-looking
entire
rack.
campaign it was a part of was pretty much forgotten until now. So we only know a few things about it. There have only been 2 screenshots salvaged from this commercial. The first one being from the meme, and the second one being this. The exact camera model the ads were for was the HP
we need to see the
Photosmart
Shrek commercial.
945, which released in 2003, 2 years after the original Shrek movie, and 1 year before Shrek 2 was released. The guy who made the model for the camera was Steve McGrath. Maybe we could contact him and see if he knows anything about this. This commercial is part of the few other commercials DreamWorks did for HP. This one, for example, was done for the release of Shrek the Third.
Let's see. I keep all my favorite recipes on my computer. I'm not the best cook. I'm such a eBay addict. My friends are always sending me funny videos.
Sheesh.
And all my favorite music's in here too. Not now. Sometimes it feels like I live in a fantasy world. It's hard to believe it's all real.
HP
I hate to break it to you, but you did not break the fourth
The
wall.
computer
It is not real.
personal again.
Other than these few bullet points, there doesn't seem to be anything else online about these commercials. This whole ad campaign is very interesting, however, so it would be nice to know just a little bit more about this ad. Other forum users immediately suggested contacting Steve McGrath, which OP did, but to no avail.
What a bitch.
It's worth mentioning that
Just
Steve
a
has
joke.
now passed away,
Okay.
so it's best not to pursue this lead.
Okay. That was awful timing. It was a joke. He's not a bitch. He seems like a very wonderful man. I am sorry. Goddamn.
Out of respect for his family. A user on Twitter managed to find the full high-quality render of the ad from the HP
Ooh.
booklets, though it and the meme are slightly different. Despite some
Oh,
additional
so it is a
comments
video
and
then.
small finds, the thread died down and led nowhere. That is until February 12th, 2022,
Yeah, this shit blew up
when a
recently.
tweet about the lost commercial from fellow YouTuber Kenny Lauderdale went viral. This caught the attention of the Lost Commercials Foundation, a group of people solely dedicated to finding
Wait,
lost
that's a
commercials,
thing?
PSAs,
Okay, I need to
and so-
bookmark that for later. I'm so interested in shit like this. Lost Commercials Foundation. That's fucking great. I love Lost Media.
A channel on their Discord server was formed, and the search was on.
Okay, people, we need to talk.
Hey, Donkey, what's up?
Well, I'll tell you what's up. This is what's up.
Well, there's been some
What the
technological
fuck?
advancements since the first movie.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't know a receding mane was an advancement.
It's realistic.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, it's a little bit too real. Just fix it.
Understandable.
I look like Shrek. It's hideous.
Damn.
Hello.
Using HP technology,
Hair back where it was. That's all I'm at.
DreamWorks is taking the animation of Shrek 2 to a new level of realism. HP, invent.
Pretty good ad.
It's pretty apparent that HP and DreamWorks had a partnership during the 2000s. As one 2004 newspaper puts it, One engine behind this bonanza is DreamWorks' use of a novel technology concept, in which the company rents computing power from Palo Alto, California-based HP. The two companies worked together on the original Shrek movie in 2001, and they expand their partnership in the making of Shrek 2. To get ahead of their competitors, HP offered their computing power to DreamWorks for their animated films, a task which would have cost the studio millions if they had bought more computers. Coupled with the success of the Shrek films, this collaboration gave way to their partnership,
Shrek is
including
actually so
commercial
good, I won't
tie-ins.
lie.
Amazingly, a Twitter user named Certified Stale Meme Guy dumped his Shrek
How the fuck
plus
do you have
HP
shit like
CD
this? What the fuck?
containing printables, photo projects, downloadable goodies, and more, according to the disc.
I might
While the
rewatch
disc
Shrek, I
contained
won't
an
lie.
impressive amount of Shrek media, the lost commercial was nowhere to be seen.
Fuck!
It should go without saying that the marketing
you're
and
so
tie-in
awesome.
advertising for
Thank
Shrek
you.
was massive, which could make
appreciate it.
finding this lost commercial extraordinarily difficult. Rarely are commercials archived to begin with, save for those
Really?
compilation videos on YouTube, which were scoured through.
I would think they do.
And
What the
despite
fuck?
months of uncovering many strange and odd Shrek ads,
Wait,
this
are ads
one
really not
has-
archived? That's the first I'm hearing it. What the fuck? I would assume that companies have like an archive of everything. I just thought that was like a thing. Huh. Really do learn something new every day. Holy shit.
escaped discovery.
Oh,
Naturally,
Oh, God,
this
I got,
has
like, a
led
hip pain.
some to
Ah.
believe that there was
Hold
never a
on.
commercial to begin with. And
What the
there is
fuck?
one big reason for this.
well, okay. Before he gets into that, the only reason I think there is one is I was gonna say, oh, maybe there's pictures from like a booklet or something because they said it was. But the fact that this one is different than the other one, that means that this one had to be during a fluid animation movement, and the other one wasn't, unless like it was just some weird copy and paste bullshit. But I think it is.
Searchers found an ArtStation account belonging to Steve McGrath, the man who originally created the image.
Ah.
His description reads, "For an advertisement for HP, I created a photoreal, detailed model of their HP camera for Shrek to hold. All images here are copyright of DreamWorks Animation and HP." It's interesting that the creator himself referred to this as a photoreal.
I was gonna say,
And not
is
a
it a photo
screenshot or
ad
taken from
or
a video at
video
all.
ad? But it could just be
So
something like that
maybe
he was
these
making
are
in the
just
process.
photos.
I don't know.
But
I
why
just
make
realized
an
I'm way
HP
lower
commercial with
volume of
Fiona
the video.
and
Holy
not
shit.
Shrek, the
It is
star
true.
of the
Shrek
franchise?
has the it factor.
Also, the image had this on its file path.
Ooh,
F.101.R,
That's actually a good point.
which could mean frame 101 rendered.
That's what I was thinking.
This might suggest that this image was a screenshot taken from the 101st frame of a video.
Yeah, I don't see what else it could be. Honestly.
Furthermore, the aspect ratio looks like it's from a video.
True.
There's also the possibility that the ad was made, but never aired, as there's absolutely no mention or memory of it online.
It's the reverse
After
Mandela
some
effect.
discussion within the Discord, the Lost Commercials Foundation tweeted, "The meme image appears to be the same posed model from the HP booklets, albeit from a slightly different angle.
Yeah, there was
Whilst this
some
may
other
not be
version
from a
of
commercial
it.
after
at
all,
least.
it does suggest that there's more tie-in media to discover."
Woo! That was cool.
There's still some debate over whether the ad exists or not,
What's next?
and there are definitely solid points for either side.
the dating game.
But
and
for now,
SpiderMan.
that's
Oh, I'm
where
so
the
excited for
search
SpiderMan.
stands,
To go.
sort of in this weird gray area. I never thought this meme would prompt such a search, but here we are, I guess. As always, if you have any leads or even memories of this Shrek camera commercial, let the foundation know or leave a comment.
Interesting video. Yeah, I love shit like this. Lost Media is, oh my god, it's such a great rabbit hole, I won't lie. But I'm so excited for the Spider-Man one. I fucking love Spider-Man. What the fuck? I wonder if I know anything about it. I probably don't. But like, shit.
From the Chuck Barris stages in Hollywood, California, it's The Dating Game.
I fucking hate dating games.
Your host, Jim Lang.
But I do want to be on one day. That would be sick.
Ah, you're beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you, and welcome once again to the dating game. Time to meet our first.
The Dating Game is one of the longest running game shows in American television.
Damn.
Premiering in the 60s, the show features a woman and 3 faceless contestants. The woman would ask them questions
Let me check
before.
something. Is this the guy that killed the one girl? Or no? This might be a different show, but I was watching a video where this one like serial killer went on a dating show and then he won and then he was supposed to go on a date with the girl, but the girl like begged them not to make her do it or whatever, and she didn't end up going, and they ended up finding out he probably would have killed her because he was a serial killer, killed women and like children, I think. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. This might not be related though.
Ultimately choosing one to go
But the
on a
format
date
of the
with.
show sounds the same. I know which one you're
At
talking about.
times,
Yeah,
the
it was
roles were
wacky.
reversed, and it'd be a man questioning 3 women. Sometimes celebrities would appear as the bachelor, or
fun.
even as one of the contestants. All in all, it's a cheeky, fun game show that has lasted.
You know what?
for
I take it
several
back.
decades.
Dating shows are fun. I want to be on
So
one.
why are we talking about it?
Because you're inviting me?
Well,
Huh?
on July 6th, 2021,
Oh.
a person named Calvin Stevens wrote on his
Oh.
blog about his
Okay, I know he's about to explain it, but that's sick that it's like a couple that wants to find their tape. Oh, that's cool. Please let them
search
find it.
for a lost episode from the show.
And in this
An
one,
episode in
it's got to be confirmed. Like, who the fuck would lie about that? And if, like, it's not like oh, we thought this happened. It's literally their fucking, like, marriage or whatever. I think they're going to remember how it started.
which he met his wife. Quote, "We are on the hunt for a tape of the show. In advance of our 50th wedding anniversary, please consider ways you can share this story widely so that if any
Okay,
recording
now if
exists,
it's something that
we
old,
might find it.
I don't know if there's an archive of it, because that, like, that's a long-ass time ago.
Thank you, Cal and Nancy Stevens." This blog was shared on the Lost Media subreddit, which is how it came to my attention.
Damn.
Quote, "We met when show number 198 was taped on September 14th, 1971. 7 months later, on April 8th, 1972, we
That's
were
a W. I
married."
didn't know people actually, like, fell in love on those shows. I thought it was just for
According
the
to
show.
Calvin,
Holy shit.
he was working at a sporting goods store in the 70s when he was visited by a staff member of the show.
By a random dude.
This
Yo,
staff member
I
invited
like you.
him, as well as
Come
his
on my show.
coworkers, to try out for the dating game. Nancy was chosen as the Bachelorette,
I always just assumed it
and
was
did not
actors.
see
Holy
Calvin
shit.
until the filming of the episode.
She is fine, I won't
Calvin
lie.
was one of the 3 faceless contestants on the episode, and after their introductions, Nancy was brought on stage to begin questioning. After some playful back and forth between Nancy and the 3 contestants, she ultimately chose Bachelor number 2, who was Calvin.
How wholesome.
The 2 other men were escorted out, and Calvin formally introduced himself
get no
to
bitches.
Nancy,
God
face to
damn.
face. It was the first time they saw each other.
Love at first sight, baby?
Jim Lang, the host of the show, revealed their dates: a 3-day resort in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. Calvin even posted the contract they signed to accept this vacation on his blog.
Damn.
However, when filming for the episode was done, Calvin and Nancy immediately started going on all kinds of dates. By the time they went on this vacation, they had already been together for 3 weeks. Quote, "These weeks were filled with our frequent attempts at finding reasons to get together.
Dodger game.
A Dodgers game,
W.
trips to Nancy's place in Newport Beach, visits with her family in Bellflower, my
God
brother's home in
damn it.
San
I
Pedro,
fucking hate watching shit like
and-
this because it makes me just want to fall in love, but then I realize I get no bitches.
other places." After months of dating, Calvin and Nancy married on April
happy
8th,
for you, man.
1972, in Costa Mesa, California. The dating game had asked to record their wedding for a future episode to commemorate their marriage.
Oh, but they don't fucking keep the
Several
records of their
decades
own
later,
show.
Calvin and Nancy are still happily married,
Nice.
but there is one thing they are currently searching for. For their 50th anniversary, Calvin has searched online for a recording
Yeah, that's.
of
I was
this
gonna say
episode.
talk about that earlier, but like the VHS reminded me of it. It's like things back then must have been so hard to keep because you really could only keep it on a VHS, right? It's not like nowadays where you can keep it in the cloud or on a fucking like USB stick or something. So if you had tapes of it and they somehow got lost or destroyed, yeah, you're fucked. This kind of reminds me of fuck, I forgot which musician it was, but like their record was left in a fucking like taxi or some shit. And like apparently it was better than the version of the album that came out, which is crazy because it's like a legendary album. I don't know why it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't name what the fuck it was. But yeah, like that's like shit like that's crazy.
But it has, quote, eluded us over several attempts in all the years since. Despite some very good connections with Sony corporations, the current owners of the dating game content, we continue to hear that they cannot find our episode. Several months of episodes, including ours, are simply not in Sony's library. It's worth noting that Calvin and Nancy were told that the tapes used were quite expensive, and it's likely their episode was simply recorded over, in favor
Bitch,
of newer episodes.
Your dating show.
If that's
You
the
can
case,
pay for shitty dates.
then that makes this piece of lost media extremely difficult to find, unless someone has a home recording.
I was about to say maybe someone recorded
Some
it, but
episodes from the same year
they're
are
fucking,
available
like,
on YouTube,
recording box
so
could be
it's
fucked.
not impossible. Unfortunately, this is where their tale ends.
No.
It's a super cute story, and if you're interested, I highly recommend reading through the entire blog post, as I've admittedly skimmed through the details. But as far as I'm aware, the episode has not been found, and its
Damn.
blog has remained inactive. I'm holding out hope that a recording of this episode exists somewhere. There have been plenty of cases of old or rare pieces of lost media appearing out of nowhere through home recordings or
True.
VHS tapes. I mean, just recently,
Maybe
at
they'll
the time
find
of
it in
writing
a
this,
time capsule
the
somewhere.
long-lost 1982 Macy's Thanksgiving Parade was found through a tape
Nice!
on eBay.
I've been waiting for that.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
If there's one thing I've learned from the lost media community, you never know how things will turn up.
Okay, wait. Who the fuck goes, yo, I want to rewatch my favorite Macy's parade event? Someone. We got to find this. I mean, but I guess it just is lost media in general. Like, that is crazy. Technically, if I delete one of my videos off the internet right now because I'm not big enough to a point where it's likely someone has an archive, would that be lost media? Let me know. Because I could be the next lost media legend. Spider-Man vs. Kraven the Hunter. Okay, what is this gonna be? Was it like an animation that never came out or some shit?
SpiderMan is one of the most popular and commercially
superhero.
successful characters in the world.
Deservedly.
Countless TV shows, films, games, and
Oh,
even a
Spectacular
Broadway
Spider-Man.
musical
Go to.
have been made based on the superhero. But there's one mysterious film that has never seen the light of day, and likely never will.
Aw,
This is
damn.
1973's Spider-Man vs. Kraven the Hunter.
I'm excited for this one. That was kind of bad. I said I was excited
The
while I was
details
yawning.
surrounding
Holy
this
shit.
lost film have been shrouded in obscurity. One of its earliest mentions comes from the 4th issue of Marvel's Fu magazine from December of 1973. According to a small article, the
Oh,
film was
fuck.
primarily made by a New York
a live
University
action.
student named Bruce Cardozo. Having grown up with the Spider-Man
Oh,
comics,
shit.
Cardozo believed that the wall crawler would translate well to the big screen and envisioned a live-action blockbuster. The only problem was that such a film would require a, quote, gargantuan
Yeah, I know there's a
budget.
Kraven movie.
Cardozo
I
was
wanted
a
to see
prominent
them Spider-Man
filmmaker,
though.
and some of his projects even won awards. However, he was disappointed by the lack of believability in superhero media, and thought that was why they failed.
Damn, he is
Or
ahead
in
of
his
his
own
time.
words,
Holy shit.
quote, film producers could not believe in the characters the way a comic fan does, and this failure shows up in the finished project. After receiving approval from Stan Lee himself, Cardozo was set on producing the first live-action Spider-Man film, and bringing the webhead to movie screens in a way never imagined.
Kind of
The
on
cast
topic, but
included
Spider-Man
Joe
and the
Ellison
Fantastic
as Peter
Four
Parker
goated together.
and
Best
Andrew
team.
Pastorio as J. Jonah Jameson. The
Damn.
article showed 4
Not a
photos
bad
from the
J.
film,
Jonah.
Ellison and Pastorio
Go
in their
Peter.
respective roles, as well as a photo of Spider-Man fighting some thugs, and a shot of the suit itself.
Nice suit.
Gotta say, they're not too shabby looking. Cardozo's
agree.
filmmaking team was challenged by the daunting task of bringing Spider-Man's abilities to life, such as wall crawling and web swinging through the city.
Just do it
They
practically.
used, quote,
Couldn't find
traveling
someone
match
with actual
shots to
powers?
simulate Spider-Man swinging through a dazzling Times Square, Large building sets were made and laid on the floor to create the illusion of Spider-Man wall crawling. The plot of the film supposedly followed The Amazing Spider-Man number 15, in which Spider-Man stops a
one
group
of
of
the early
thugs
ones.
organizing a bank
this
robbery.
is 73, I forgot.
However, one of them, being the Chameleon in
Chameleon.
disguise, escapes
Chameleon
and calls
and
upon his
fucking
friend Kraven the
Kraven.
Hunter to take down Spider-Man.
What a
Apparently,
wacky
the film
comic.
would have
I forgot how
omitted
wacky the
Chameleon
early
from
ones
its
were.
story, and even includes
No,
Gwen
the
Stacy,
goat!
a popular
shit.
character with readers at the time. When the film was 3/4 complete, they sent Stan Lee a preview of some of the key scenes.
Stanley said it was shit.
Lee, in return, was reportedly, quote, impressed and enthusiastic
Oh, nice.
about the film, and wanted to see it complete.
To be fair, Stanley's always been like
The
that.
article ends with, quote, we hope in the future to have the film distributed in some form, and perhaps
fuck,
with
I
the
wish I could
support
see
of film
this.
members across the country, we might find a solution to the situation. What happened to the film afterwards is a bit unclear. It's possible that Cardozo never released his film because he couldn't afford the licensing rights for the characters, despite the approval of Stan Lee. Others think that the project simply demanded too much from him and his team, so it was shelved altogether.
Oh, it's 3/4 finished though.
Whatever the reason, Spider-Man vs. Kraven the Hunter became a lost film.
Oh fuck. That's too bad, man.
In 2008, a book titled
Oh, shit.
Homemade Hollywood
There's more to it?
was released by Clive Young. It documented the many underground and fan-made films from the early days of cinema to the internet age, including Spider-Man vs. Kraven the Hunter. The book showed a brand new photo from the film, showing Spidey fighting off some thugs
Wait,
in an action
I just
sequence,
totally missed the last part. I wanted to see that movie. Yeah, same.
including Spider-Man from the early days of cinema to the internet age, including Spider-Man vs. Kraven the Hunter.
Oh fuck.
The book showed a brand new photo from the film, showing Spidey fighting off some thugs in an action sequence. It also featured a wealth of information about the cancelled project, most notably the involvement
watch it,
of
man.
Tommy Ramone, one of the founding members of the punk band The Ramones, and Stanley's eventual disapproval when he actually saw the film, despite the Marvel Foom article saying otherwise. Quote, he felt the concept was
fuck.
wrong, but he was actually very generous. Stan said he'd give us any other character for free, but
Just
he
do
wanted
Man
Spider-Man for
Spider.
himself. By the end of it all, Cardozo was fed up with the project and wanted to move on with his career. The film was
Fair.
shelved and has remained locked away. Cardozo grew up to become a special effects artist, working on Star Wars Episode 5,
Ooh.
Superman 4, and even the Avengers.
Impressive.
Funny enough, the success of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man inspired him to screen the film at a few conventions in Los Angeles and Las Vegas.
Please say it somewhere.
Coupled with this book's release, this reinvigorated new interest in his lost Spider-Man film. In 2009, Dan Poole, director of the fan film The Green Goblin's Last Stand, was invited to the Fan Film podcast. Here he was asked about Cardozo's lost film, and this is what he had to say.
Were you aware of the old Spider-Man Kraven movie? It was like 1974. Were you like aware of this, or?
I got aware of that. I think right after the Green Goblin's Last Stand.
Yeah, because I think it just actually came out lately, like the news about this movie. It's kind of like an old secret. Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude has been sitting on it since the mid '70s, late '70s, when he thought Marvel was going to do a deal with him.
Yeah, that's right.
As far as I know, to this day, right, the only time I had an email exchange with him about 6 years ago, he just refused to send a copy to anyone. He said, "Look, if you're ever in LA, I'll let you come by and see it, but it's not leaving his house."
Yeah,
I don't want it to
I
leak.
guess it's played at a couple festivals or something, but yeah, that is kind of strange why you wouldn't put it online and get some, I know, right? Some credit.
I heard.
Maybe it's shit.
I
You just
read
didn't want
something
people to
very
see it.
interesting about the Craven movie. The guy NYC student film, and the authenticity that no one, at least no one I knew, ever thought about was that these New York superheroes might have New York accents.
Right.
I heard Peter Parker had a little bit of an accent. Not a gangster, but
hey, how you doing?
Be right back. I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Hope you have fun at McDonald's, man.
According to Dan, for whatever reason, Cardozo refused to send anyone a copy of his film, opting instead to have people come over to his LA home for a private screening. Unfortunately, it's said that his personal computer, which had a copy of the film, was destroyed at some point.
Fuck!
Its last known screening was in 2015, during the Superhero Film Festival,
No!
which included, quote, a rare screening of one of the
You didn't
earliest
have like a
fan
USB
films,
or some shit?
SpiderMan, by Bruce Cardozo. Featured in an article in the Marvel fan magazine Foom around 1975 when first released, SpiderMan features appearances by Kraven the Hunter and Gwen Stacy, and the story is based on issue number 15 of the comic book.
Damn.
Since then, the film has remained lost to time, and these 4 screenshots were its only remnants. Given that no bootleg recordings have ever surfaced, it's doubtful it'll ever be seen.
No.
In 2021, fellow Lost Media YouTuber All Things Lost uploaded a video discussing the lost film. It's a good watch and got me interested in the mystery. In the wake of that video's release, a still was uploaded by the author of Homemade Hollywood. They stayed on Facebook, quote, here's something special, a still from the film itself. It appeared in the book in black and white, so this is
that's something that most people don't know. In the early comics, even one of the ones that this is based on, Spider-Man had a fucking like thing on his belt that like showed a light, and it was like a Spidey light, and it was like, hey, look, I'm right behind you, bitches. It was kind of weird.
Anywhere,
but I want to see it in live action.
We can see a group of thugs being surprised by the classic Spidey signal, which Spider-Man used in his early comics. The author was then contacted by a member of the Lost Media Wiki, and a few more images were sent.
Damn!
Including this shot
Kraven
of
looks
Spider-Man
pretty
crawling down
good.
a wall, a colored version of the still of Spidey fighting some thugs, and our first and only look at Kraven the Hunter, played by an unknown actor.
Damn, I want to see this fucking movie.
Sadly, it's unlikely a copy of this film exists.
Aw, god damn it.
From what I'm told, Cardozo only had one copy of the film in his possession, the copy that ended up being
That's kind of an
destroyed.
L.
I mean, it's possible that he digitized it, but no one knows for sure.
It's probably on the same PC that got broken.
Given the age of the film and its actors, this film will probably never see the light of day.
God damn it, I want to see Spider-Man.
Despite Cardozo's
Bring me videos of
frustrations with
Spider-Man.
getting the movie made and released, he would later look back on the events fondly. In fact, he actually tried to renegotiate with Marvel 28 years later, but it never came to be. Cardozo remained proud of his fan film and died in 2016.
Oh, damn.
Quote, I gave people a glimpse of the future in 1974, showing what could be done with Spider-Man. People said the special effects were
A
dazzling,
pioneer, bro.
but that wasn't really it. We had the audience rooting for him, like you root for a team.
Damn, that was a good one.
So, that's another episode of the Case Files. There was a lot of Lost Media to pick from, but these are the ones that I just kind of want to talk about. If you like my videos, you can support me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Of course, watching and liking the video also helps, so thanks. And, yeah, if you have anything you want me to take a look at, send me a tweet, leave a comment down below, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, are you in a creepypasta? Not really, but kind of just depends. Oh wait. Bam. Depends what the concept is. I don't know. I used to like the Russian sleep experiment, if that counts.